How's it going, guys and gals? Gonna try something different today. I'm gonna go ahead and record a video. We're gonna do a quick run through of how to start off on a shadow if this thing will load up. There we go. Always the cues, you know what I'm saying? Always the cues.
To murder someone who's already dead?
So we're gonna try and do a mine style shadow. Eventually we'll move into the Pyroclast mine. I'm going to try and do each act as quickly as I can. I'm not the fastest at this, but just so y'all can get an idea, I'm doing this in solo self-found. So I'm starting out with 0 gear, 0 currency, and just gonna work from there. So we'll see how we do. We're gonna try and get through this act real quick. Take a move, take a move. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You big and you ugly, I get it. Oh. Come on. Come on, big ugly. Alright, got lucky, got something. Alright, we'll see what we got. Alright, since we're gonna go the mine route, we're gonna go ahead and pick up whatever we can at the very beginning here.
I saw Lionel's watch isn't. Hello.
And we'll start out with the,
Fine work with Hillary.
let's see, what is it called right here? Stormblast Mine.
Farewell.
And if we're lucky, we'll pick up a decent wand or something right now. Wand or a can either do a wand or we can do a what are they called? Scepter. Yeah, we can do a scepter if they have a decent one, but looks like we're gonna have better luck with the wand.
Stay sharp out there.
Hello.
Okay, so for me, this one's better. Though they have a couple of good ones right here that have 3 sockets. So we'll go with one of these, and we'll sell off most of this other junk. Usually I like having 2 blues and a green, but we will see what we can do. Let's not waste all our stuff right there. 3 energy shield, 19 mana. That is not a bad piece of equipment to get right off the bat. And then we can sell off this stuff. That'll get us 1 back. If we can, we'll see about getting a plus 20. No, they don't have a plus 20. Okay, so don't have that. We're not gonna worry about flasks. We'll pick them up along the way. Let's see what else we can get. See, it's 3 sockets, but not what we're looking for. This is a good pair of wool gloves because of the socket arrangement. We'll go ahead and we'll take this 3 socket as well. You're gonna want to try and mainly get things with energy shield on them. That's gonna be our buffer, I guess, thing that's gonna protect us. And we'll get another wand on the way.
Stay sharp out there.
Hello.
Let's see. Start out with this one. And I can actually just put it in here, and this will have the sockets that we actually need for now. And the route we're gonna go is this way. So we'll work our way this way. We'll hit trickery, and I'll show y'all what else we gotta grab. We're gonna just kind of run through the whole thing. We're not really gonna stop.
The furnace down at the slaughterhouse.
And
Yes,
put
that's what
this
this place smells like.
and this. This is usually how I have my button set up. Grab whatever we can. We're not gonna bother doing the delirium. It can be good if you're trying to get some gear. But it does get very dangerous very quick. And early on, you're really not gonna have the power to do anything. So, for instance, you know, you don't want, yeah, see, you don't want to be standing there and get hit by those. You don't want to run into those mines that are right there. You know, really lack the strength in general for stuff. Might as well try and get what we can.
I'm impressed by how much this place wants me dead.
See, these guys are dangerous, so it's not really a great thing to do early on. Alright, wait for our drops. Alright. The only reason I did that is just to show you how dangerous that is. Yeah. And see, what do we get? Weapons, physical damage leached. So this one's good. So pop that on there. And then gives us more spell damage. Look at that. And we got one that's cold skill gems. Yeah, see, this will come in handy when we switch over from blast chain to icicle mine. So we'll just work our way through here. There's no reason for us to really stop for anything. When we see blue enemies, go ahead and drop a bunch of mines, take them out. Possibility of getting something decent. So like we just got another wand, and that'll up our damage even more. And we got another simple robe. We'll take it just in case, and a coral amulet. And don't want to grab too much stuff because you're not really going to be stopping too much. So just keep working your way through. If you need to throw in a point, you can throw in a point this way. Rusted spike, not interested. You can pick up items if you're trying to sell them. It's fine. Try your best to not pick up too much junk, because then you have to make a bunch of trips home. It's really not worth it. Grab medicine chest, get another mana flask, driftwood wand, medium life flask. So that'll get our HP up a little bit more. Now we have 2 mana flasks. Can use this for now. So all of that's pretty good. Don't really need to ID that, that's fine. And the quickest way to get back to town, character selection, play.
I'd almost stop believing.
Grab this. And swift assembly is what we're gonna go with.
God ha-
So, managers. Got a job for you.
And we can sell up whatever we're not gonna use. Keep that.
Stay sharp out there.
Got that first waypoint, so we'll bump over there and keep heading through. Can put in another point. And just kind of run through. There's no point unless you see blue enemies. If you see blue enemies, go ahead and take them out, just in case you can get something decent. Grab whatever scrolls you can. Buying gear in town will be helpful. Use your quicksilver flask as much as possible. We have 2 quests to get done here. One of them will take us a little bit just for the fact that we have to clear out an area, but beyond that it should be pretty quick. Me, I usually have my map open just so it's easier for me to spot the quests.
With
Rat
every death, I
mitts.
live a little bit more.
Alright, so we got another set of enemies here. Take them out. Got another set of enemies right here. So getting all these blue enemies is kind of good. And as you can see, I throw down a bunch of mines and then I start throwing more to finish them off. Let's see. Take this, and the rest of these are kind of eh. Alright, so let's some blue enemies right here. So don't have much as far as items, so pick up what you can. I need to come over here to get this quest done first, and then we'll head to the next one. This one we're going to run through and kill the necromancer. Run through as much as you can. Make sure you clear out everything. That way we don't have to circle around. There's another driftwood wand. Scrolls come in handy, so make sure to grab them. There's another one. Trickery. As y'all can see, I'm using like 2 buttons. That's all I'm using for this build right now, and I pretty much stay using 2 buttons the majority of the time. It's all about managing your mana as best as you can, and just throwing down mines. Let's grab some of this. We'll head to town in a minute anyways. Swift assembly we got. Swift assembly comes in way handy because you know sometimes you're throwing out, instead of 1 mine, you're throwing out 2 to 3 to 4 mines at a time. Saves us a whole lot of time in that perspective. And again, I'm not the fastest at running through these things, but I try to run through at a decent pace and still, you know, finish off what I can as far as quests. and level up and actually get some gear along the way. Now I could go faster, but that leaves me in a bit of a bind as far as my HP and mana and everything like that. So you just have to keep an eye on everything. Do the best that you can as far as what you find. Usually when you start a league, you're not going to have pretty much anything. You're not going to be able to trade for anything, etc. So yeah. So we walked all the way around. Let's go ahead and speed our way out of here. And we'll speed our way to the next zone. Don't need to mess with any of these enemies. It's not worth it. If you see some blue enemies, of course, take them out. But beyond that, hop it over here. So get us to our waypoint. We can go sell some gear real quick.
Hello.
And we can check some pieces of gear to see if it's worth my time. Not really. I don't have boots yet, so 17 mana is not worth my time. This is worthwhile, just for me specifically. Though we have that one, so that's good too. Don't need this, don't need that. That has 18 plus some cold resistance. That's great. Can get rid of this. Not really worth IDing this, just for the fact that we're not going to switch over from wands to scepters. And yeah, we already have some mana rings. We'll get something better later. So beyond that, we can just get rid of this one.
Goodbye.
Pop this in here. Got some more HP stuff going on there. And some more energy shield. I don't need that belt anymore.
Farewell.
Let's see. Currency right here. Pop in all our extra currencies. And let's see, my essences should be around here somewhere. There it is. Pop that in there. It's not really a good one for us unless you want to add some max life to something. So say we wanted to take the simple rope and just be like bam. So that gives me int, energy shield, max life, mana, fire resistance. Not bad.
Now that you
And then we also get, okay, so for me, I usually choose Orb of Storms, just because it comes in handy. You can pop it anywhere you'd like. I usually pop it in one of my wands, and then Frostblink.
a necromancer.
Get the reward for that. And then let's see if we can get some boots real quick. So none of these are great, but we don't have boots on at all. So let's just pick up a pair of them. Could have just went with the other ones, whatever the case might be. We'll just go with this one,
Stay
just for
sharp
now.
out there.
Okay, so back to the submerged passage. We're gonna go ahead and find the next quest. We're not gonna go straight out of here. So what you want to avoid is actually going to the next area. The next area will be across a bridge. So if you see the bridge, avoid the bridge. So here's the flooded depths. This is where we want to go. And again, we're gonna try and do this as fast as possible. And I almost forgot to put this in. Pop that out. Okay, so now we can frost blink our way across areas, kill stuff if it's in our way. Again, if there's blue enemies, go ahead and kill them. Drops will come in handy. Usually you can find something, and they give you a decent amount of EXP, so. Can't go around, come on. So you can either go life for damage. I usually go life early on. Keep myself nice and healthy. So what we really need is a pair of good boots that'll give us some faster, make us a little faster. So pick up all the small junk. Small junk comes in handy, not just for gear, but just to trade in for more scrolls. The scrolls come in handy so you can trade for, junk gear and work it from there. So let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, dead end. Link back. Keep moving. Don't ever stop moving. Minute you stop moving, that's when you're wasting time. So gotta keep going. We'll try back this way. Wither step is a good one too if you're trying to get out of the area. Oh yeah, and always pop your orb of storms. It'll come in handy as far as damage. Pop your orb of storms, throw your mines. Large life flask. Everything else looks like junk. Chain boat has what? 9? Don't need 9. Alright, so large life flask. Oop, get away from the edge. Pop that on. Good. Let's clear these guys out real quick. We're gonna go ahead, exit the character selection screen. Play again.
You managed to kill a grand enemy. Stay sharp
That.
out there.
Pop that.
What little help I can offer.
Doesn't matter.
Goodbye.
Pop the next one. And now we gotta get across to the bridge. See how we're doing on time. We're at 22 minutes so far. Now again, you can do this faster if you're able to skip steps, if you have some gear saved up, etc. If you can make your character actually semi-strong to start, but starting from complete, nothing, this is usually how you gotta do it. Rare mobs I'll kill just in case. Pick up anything with a triple socket with the 3 different gem colors. That way you can get yourself chromatic orbs. So if you need to re-roll something, you can. As far as the color of the sockets, you just keep moving. Don't need junk. Just keep moving. Okay. Right here, we're gonna go right here to critical strikes, and then we'll go up here to get saboteur, and then assassination. So. See, and right now, if you want, you can throw up your orb of storms, and it can do some damage, and sometimes it'll kill a few enemies too. But it makes a big difference when you're killing stuff, so pop it when you're actually killing. Alright, the ledge. Keep running through. No need to fight anything other than blue enemies. If you can, just teleport past stuff. If you do see drops happen, if you see something drop, get it. Run back, grab it, keep moving though. The minute you stop, that's when you're slowing down and you're wasting time. Most of these builds you can run through pretty easily. You do have to focus defensively. Take stuff out and just keep moving. Most builds, they have a movement skill that you'll get early on, and it's helpful. Frostblink's helpful if you have decent wands and everything, and you're gonna do damage when you move. You kill a bunch of trash on the way. So let's keep going. Don't care about that. Okay, blue enemies. Stop. Throw a bunch of mines down, kill them. No need to waste time. Grab what you can. What looks important. What might actually work for your build. Beyond that, don't worry about it. You can make a whole bunch of currency a lot later once you're actually strong enough to kill things faster. Pop chests if you want. You know, stuff like that, but just keep moving. Okay, we have an enemy here we're gonna want to take out. Just gotta be careful because he can get you. We got a couple of drops, got another driftwood one, chromatic orb, rusted hatchet. Anything you can pick up that's not too big, go ahead and pick it up. Keep moving. And when you can, pop in here. We'll get this one. I like Saboteur first, personally. Keep leveling up your gems. So right now we're level 7. I kind of need to grab a gem before it gets too high up. So I'm gonna go see if I can grab it. Oh, Storms, Frostblink. I don't care about this. Come on. Waypoint's usually this way. Usually. There it is. Can sell some stuff, see if I can grab anything else.
Yes?
So, you know, in cases like this, that's a good backup wand. They have some magical ones right here. They're not going to be great for me though, but I can check the Sacred Mask, and I can also check, well, that's pretty much all I would want to check. So this gives me life and item rarity, so, you know, also 3 sockets, so pop that. The rest of this can be sold.
Hello.
Without too much thought.
Farewell.
Then if you have the tabs, it's totally worth having them. Makes it a lot faster. And then if you want to see if you can find a better belt, no. Got some life ones right here. That's a 40 life belt right there. That's kind of worth grabbing. That beats out my 18 energy shield. I also need to grab one of these gems. I need the Arcane Surge. This will be going on with my movement skill.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Greetings.
Let's see if we can find anything better. So what we're looking for is more energy shield or better sockets, basically. So we could buy that. We can actually get a chromatic orb back for it, or we can just get a pair of boots like this. Cold resistance. Alright, that's not bad. And so I can grab Frostblink, throw it in here. Get rid of that.
Stay sharp out.
This belt's good. I'm not gonna use it just yet, but eventually I will. I'll put it in there for now. Alright, now we can go back to where we were, the climb, and we'll keep moving. If you come across enemies, or if you see a big group of enemies, it's not a big deal to kill them. It doesn't take long. Or you see a rare enemy, totally worth taking out enemies like that. They have better drop rates, so of course just don't die. Goat horn, 3 sockets, that's not bad, has 12%, which beats out our 9% here, but still. Anything superior glass flask, superior gems, pick them up. Doesn't matter if you can't use them. Pick them up, put them to the side. Eventually you can trade them in to get other orbs. In cases like this, bring this guy in, boom, most of them die. Drop down your orb of storms. Careful with its fire. Alright, take him out. Keep moving. Everything else looks good. Keep moving. Okay, this is the first main boss, I guess, of the act you'd call it. We're getting there. There's nothing in here you really need to do. You can always come back later to do it. There's an labyrinth for your ascendancy. You can come back and do the labyrinth. It doesn't take long to do. It's not important, and it doesn't need to be done right away. You won't even be going into the labyrinth until you're closer to level like 40 or so. So there's no reason to rush it.
I'm so good at this. I scam this.
Again, kill all the special mobs. Special mobs, you never know. You could end up with something good. Beyond that, keep moving. Let's see. Let's keep moving. Nothing. Try right here in the middle. Keep moving, keep moving. I'm not looking for anything but the exit. If I see some blue mobs, I'll handle them, but beyond that, I'm not looking to sit around here and waste time. You know, you can clear out areas and over level if you'd like. In some cases, that's your best bet, but in most cases, if you know what you're doing and you pick the right nodes, you'll be alright as far as damage. So I get Saboteur. See, if you look at Saboteur, it gives us 30% increased mine damage, and I can place 2 more mines. And here you just follow the blood trail.
Curious. It moves like a killer, yet reeks of thaumaturgy.
Keep going, keep going, keep moving. Don't want to waste time. Trust me. The fun really begins once you start getting better skills and stuff anyways, so. And we already got really lucky with that one wand that we made. That plus to cold skills, it's gonna come in way handy. Pop your orb.
Your sentence is dead.
And avoid getting completely destroyed by Brutus here. He has gives or tells or whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and mess him up. can. Stay away from his chain hook. Yeah, you don't want to be near that. Keep at it. He's kind of beefy, so it does take a little bit of time, especially if you don't have any other
Big just
any
means
gear
more
and stuff.
places to stick a blade. I need more pockets.
Let's see. Grab some stuff here. Let's see. Large flask. Increased amount recover. Reduced recovery rate. Increased armor. I mean, that's something. Pop that out. That's not that important. Keep those though. Let's look at the boots. 4 energy shield. See, in this specific case, that would work better, so we'll pop this over here. And give some strength, some extra energy shield, some armor, fire resistance. We'll pop that on. And that's pretty much it. Everything else we'll just sell. So I just keep moving. We'll get to a waypoint right here. I think there's actually a trick. You can just kind of exit the character selection screen and you'll end up with this waypoint in either way, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and head to town, sell our stuff, and keep moving.
See you soon.
The warden's friend.
Let's see, this is when we switch over to Flame Dash. Let's sell most of this junk. This will keep. Sell that. Sell this. Yeah, we'll sell that. Sell that. Alright.
Farewell.
Actually,
Still
we can
alive,
sell these two.
are we?
Oh, wait, no. We'll keep those because they're superior.
Stay sharp out there.
Alright, now we can swap out Frostblink and put Flame Dash in its place. And these are superior, we'll keep those together. Come back over here to currency. See, and if we wanted to, we could turn like this normal item into a magic item. So, for instance, go like that, got 9 fire resist. Then we can use the Orb of Augmentation and it gives us max life. So it's a decent amount of life right there. But right now in this act we actually need cold resistance. So if we can,
The sun.
we'll talk to her and right now let's see what I got. Orb Storms. So we can get added lightning damage right there. And if we wanted to, we can add another added lightning damage. Let's see. Added lightning damage, and we can throw it in here. Orb Storms. Huh. I guess that doesn't work for... Okay, yeah, it does. I guess because I already had one. Alright, so that adds more damage. That puts us in a good spot. Can't really buy any more of those. Everything else should be good. And if we wanted to, we could even add onslaught support to our Orb of Storms or something, but it's not really necessary. Okay, oh yeah. Can I get Icicle Mine yet? Doesn't look like I can. Not just yet.
God hasn't
Okay,
abandoned us.
so we'll keep moving. Prisoner's Gate. And we're just gonna run straight. Here we got some enemies. Grab some stuff. We'll follow this path because the faster we go. Actually, strong boxes. I like popping strong boxes. They can be dangerous sometimes, but they're usually worth popping, even if you don't get anything super great.
It lives. Let's see.
Past that, keep moving. Doesn't look like there's anything else there, so we're gonna go ahead and keep moving. We'll pop assassination, keep moving. That increases our crit damage, which is great. This build does work heavily on crit. There's a lot of passes we'll be picking up that add crit, offer crit, etc. But yeah, let's just keep moving. Alright, what else? Yeah, we'll just keep moving, find our exit around here. Exit entrance, however you want to look at it. Main resistance you want to focus on in this act is cold resistance. Might look at me like, well, why do I want to focus on cold resistance? The main reason you want to focus on cold resistance is the final boss has a lot of cold damage at the end. Yeah, we deal with some fire right here at the start, but it's really not that bad. Alright. Carve go on with decent gems. We'll level that up. And basically you want your arcane surge to be at a level that if you just flame dash once, it'll pop up. Right now it's at 3, but as my flame dash levels, it'll go up. It'll be easier to pop. So if we come look over here, already at the ship graveyard, get this done really quick. Won't take long. Again, don't kill anything that you don't need to. Skip everything other than blue mobs or large packs. Or special mobs like this. Those guys are usually worth killing just in case. Can have a decent drop. Keep moving, keep moving. Trying to get through as quick as possible. Your time might be better than mine if you have luck on your side. I've seen some crazy times when it comes to speedrunning all the way through the acts. I've seen somebody use Blast Chain Mine or Storm Blast Mine all the way to the end of the acts. Kill Kitava and everything, so it does get pretty ridiculous. Alright. All flame, we got decent piece of gear right there. Look at that. That is beautiful. Pop that on. And that gives us a bunch more energy shield. It gives us some life, some mana, cold resist like we need. So that's good. Got another skill. So after we get this stuff, we're gonna head. Let's see, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, we're gonna head back this way because we're gonna get melding. And once we head this way, we'll head up this way, and we'll get some mine damage and whatnot. So keep going. That's, you know, it's just gonna be back and forth. You'll be getting life nodes and then damage nodes, life nodes, damage nodes. It's back and forth just like that. See, our buddy Fairgrave should be nearby somewhere. Shouldn't be that far from the entrance. If he is, it's kind of weird. But again, your run may be much faster than mine. It all depends on your luck. And sometimes I'm gonna stop. Sometimes I'm just trying to run, just trying to get stuff done as quickly as possible. Got some mobs here. Just take them all out. Maybe get lucky. If you can, get a couple of iron rings. I'll show you a little trick in a minute before we decide to go beat up the boss, I guess. Where are you, Fairgraves? And you do want to complete this, so just keep moving. If you happen upon any sapphire rings, definitely hold on to them. That'll be a big boost in your resistances. Man, where is this guy?
Frankly, I would have been surprised. Stuck.
I almost feel sorry for you, Fairgraves. Dying twice can't be fun.
So we can't really replace that right now. Well, technically we can. Let's see. It just gives mana. That's not great. That's not great either. None of this is all that good, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Keep moving. Now we gotta get to the next area. Once we get to the next area, we'll make a pit stop in town, and then we'll get back to it, and we'll be at the last boss in no time. Come on. Almost there, almost there. Cave of Wrath, Cavern of Wrath, whatever. Waypoints right here. We can go to town real quick, get rid of our junk, and then we'll make our way through the cave.
If you must
Talk to
have-
Nessa. This is when we get Icicle Mine.
God hasn't.
Fairgraves was
Get another skill.
still alive.
And then we can sell all our junk. Greater Mana Flask. Take that. So this. Don't really need that. Or that, that's fine. Okay, so let's see, can we find anything good? It doesn't look like it. Everything looks like junk.
Stay sharp out there.
I mean, everything is junk, but still.
Let me tell.
So now we can swap out our Stormblast Mine for Icicle Mine. Now, we're not going to get any bonuses from Orb of Storms, but it does offer a little bit of damage. You can stick with Storm Blast if you'd like, but I prefer Icicle at this point. Go ahead and empty your inventory. Pop in whatever you got. And here's okay, so we got some sapphire rings here. Let's see, we got a 29%. I'll take that. And a 30%. I'll take that. That is fine. Not super worried about mana. But another trick you could do if you wanted to is grab like a blue gem of any level. So you can grab one of these for one scroll, trade it with an iron ring, and you can get yourself a sapphire ring.
While we live, we are blessed.
So they do come in handy in that way. So let's see, what's our... So we're good on cold resistance, great. So now we shouldn't have any issues. As far as that goes, this puts us in the position to start getting melding. And now we can head to Maravel's cave and work our way through. Icicle Mine again, I like it. It has a better AoE. It just does a better job of taking out groups of enemies, in my opinion. You can still pop your orb if you like, just to offer you a little extra damage. It just doesn't have the same effect as it did with the Blast Chain Mine, or I mean Storm Blast Mine. I always get that support gem confused. We'll keep moving. Cases like this, especially at low levels, you want to check it. See, like that's not bad. We can possibly turn that into a rare and get something decent. Has sockets that I can use. And again, we're moving our way towards melding. Gets us energy shield and life. And we just got to work our way through this area. Again, you can move faster. You can get through this a lot faster than I have if you skip a lot of these steps. But by following what I'm telling you, you will have gear by the time you get through here, and you'll be able to survive a lot better. So yeah, it's not worth doing. It's gonna freeze me in place. Those freeze in place ones, unless you have some boots or something that's gonna unfreeze you, or a flask that has can't be frozen, etc. Don't bother messing with those. That's why it's kind of good to ID them. Yes, you are low on mana. Alright. Got another level already. Lots of blue enemies here. Getting close, you start seeing gold stuff like this on the floor. We start getting close to Marvel's cave. Let's look at that. Nope. Anything else? Maybe the boots. You know, missing strength and stuff, but That faster run walk's totally worth it. That'll come in handy. See, all of this is considered cold damage, so that's why we have to buff our cold resistance early on in this act. Those red ones that she spawns, they corpse explode, so then we have that issue, so we have to deal with it.
With a lady of quality.
Other than that, we got some boots. Let's see.
I need more pockets.
Most of this is kind of eh. And we'll keep moving down, melding, get us more HP, more energy shield, and that's the end of Act 1 actually. This is the start of Act 2. I'll go ahead and run us to town, and that'll be the end of this video right here. Let me just clear some stuff up in here. See, both of these are kind of worth holding on to for right now. Let me ID this. Lightning resistance, life int. See, this one has cold and lightning, so this is kind of better. This one has better life and stuff. The rest of this could be junk. Yeah. How about the wand? Wand might be worthwhile. Physical damage, lightning damage. Lightning dispels. So in this specific case, I'd probably say yes, just because it'll boost my damage. If we look at our damage right now, it's 75.5. If I pop that on, we go to 110. That's because of that damage to spells. Damage to spells is really good, but I like the sockets on that, so I'll keep that as well. So we'll pop all this in here.
Farewell.
And pop both of those. We have a couple extra wands now, so if we need to restart, we have wands already.
Quite the lady. Stay sharp out
And now we'll get to Act 2, and we'll just run to town real quick. And that took us a little less than an hour. It'll be an hour in a few minutes, but in a couple of minutes. But overall, we could have done it a little bit faster. Like I said, we could have skipped some stuff. But the way that I do things, it works out better just for the fact that you're geared a little bit better along the way. That's why you kill these enemies. That's why you learn how to use your mines. You make sure to throw them down. They start exploding. You throw some more mines. Get a chain reaction going. Let's see. Kill this guy. If you have the ability to, of course, you can do delirium. Delirium will offer you, really good. Not really good, but it offers you a better chance of finding better gear quicker. So yeah, got through all of that. Sell all this stuff, and we're good. And that is how you get through Act 1 and get to Act 2. So this is Elderofwoe saying over and out. I'll come out with another video or two of this series just to show y'all the next steps to getting to the point where you're using Pyroclast mine. But for now, this is Elderofwoe again, over and out. Talk to you later.